bereit machen zum Kampf.
Yeah, because elshamoe had not the most screen time last time around. We'll start off with him.
1 kämpft.
Gets the railgun spawn and decides to not push. But mmakaronn is pushing very aggressively. Lucky for elshamoe he didn't find him. Yeah, but now he needs to get out of there. I think he could have retreated to the lightning gun, so he had a little bit of weaponry to fight out of that position, but now he's got most of the weapons you need for a defensive play. The rocket jump fails though, but a direct is a good response to a failed rocket jump. Picks up some health before the spawn of the mages. Oh, now he needs to hurry over. He's mistiming the mega health again. This record gives information about mmakaronn's position, but yeah, he's gonna give away the heavy armor, and mmakaronn's stack is so huge he could be pushing in if he wants to. He decides to take the bounce pad for now, but the dual wheel was activated once again. Hits a nice exit rail and denies elshamoe any return damage by taking the teleporter right away. Exactly, KO. There is no Athena on the weapon, it's on Blood Covenant. Ah. Yeah, he had not the weaponry to push down there. And try to steal the item. This was very costly for him. Mmakaronn's stack is huge right now, and elshamoe still has no weaponry. Just another shotgun blast to finish it off. But mmakaronn is out of lightning gun ammunition right now. It just picks up a 50 box for his trusty little toaster right there. And the dual wheel shotgun goes on the duck hunt with it and gets another frag, but just survives barely. That is very unfortunate for elshamoe here. We should be getting themselves the heavy and not look for damage right now. Just get the item and collect the weapons. Good timed rocket there after hearing the bounce pad. With another well-placed rocket. This will be a kill either way. Both players are significantly low, but elshamoe misses the killing shot with the railgun, and mmakaronn comes out on top again. Photon at 0. Two times the pew 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 is better pew 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 in this case. But he gets pushed out anyway, and the Peaked does like so much damage there. elshamoe could be pushing in for a kill, but he kind of is pushing through a banana, landing a nice rocket. Does not go for destroying, which is a good decision because of the spawn system. He would have lost the mega if he did. Some nice LG, but not enough to lift him up. And mmakaronn pushed down again? That was it. Yeah, well, he was dropping to his death right there. This is the first time we see elshamoe in decent control, but gets railed for his trouble, and he doesn't have the rail himself. 3 rails in a row. Nice. That's so unfortunate. The double toaster against 1 lightning gun, and the 1 lightning gun wins. Ooh. There's a little bit of frustration out of elshamoe coming out though. Why is he not using the LG right there? That would have been a free kill. But mmakaronn, shotgun to the face. Gets the mega elf as a reward, and the 3 frag lead right there. Okay. Usually I'm not biased, but because that mega gun is so annoying, I'm happy that elshamoe killed him right there. Yeah, but I don't think elshamoe can make it out alive, and he somehow does. Being a little Houdini himself, he disappears out of trouble right there. The dual wield is activated. We heard that. And elshamoe didn't really hear the humming of the railgun or lightning gun. It was, I'm not 100% sure. I think it was the railgun. Anyway, he could have located him earlier, but he didn't. Then again, mmakaronn decides to drop into elshamoe's face, and elshamoe kills him for it. And again he decides to drop, picks up a 25 health bubble, which saves his life. He would have been on -5 without that. Super unfortunate. Nice tracking from both of them, though. And then a very aggressive push. he was definitely always had the worst position in that fight, and it cost him another frag towards mmakaronn here. Mmakaronn. I would have found it actually funny if he would be playing the Strog then, because then I would not even be like. Then it would be totally okay to just call him mmakaronn, right? Not mmakaronn. elshamoe gets the mega health right now. But he does not really have much armor to support his HP there. And he decides to not even show up at the heavy. Maybe he didn't have the timing, but mmakaronn got it for free and paid with a little bit of rocket damage, so his stack is a lot bigger. Not hard anymore. Good pickup by elshamoe, a nice rocket, and then another rocket jump to be in a good position for the mega health. But he then decides to not use it to push in. elshamoe uses the peeker and gets caught with his pants down right there. The shotgun blast to the face could have dealt enough damage to almost kill him there, but it didn't, and then mmakaronn pulled out the second shotgun to finish it off in the end. Nice tracking so far. elshamoe is rather low right now. It's not railable. But mmakaronn is, and he pushes in, but he lands the rail nonetheless. He's so low. If mmakaronn just, he got the position, we'll get another kill out of this if he just pushes in. Good defensive rocket jump. Deny the heavy. Oh, he couldn't make it there in time. The starting machine gun spam was just enough to kill him. I asked both of them if they are fine with Central, and they said yes. No. I don't know. Okay, but yeah, 4 frags, 2.5 minutes. It is possible on Awoken, especially with the new spawn system. Okay. Don't know what they are doing here. mmakaronn is suiciding. This is a gentleman move, and I don't think that was really necessary, because he not only gave up a lot of stack, but a lot of control as well. But he's trying to be a good sportsman, so I always encourage that. Yeah, well, now we're back to where it was before, kind of. But back to square one, and now it's 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes and 4 frags, and it's becoming more and more unlikely, especially because elshamoe pushes in with a tri-bolt right here, but then switches to the lightning gun. Good follow-up damage after the tracking, but yeah, he decides to not push. And at this point, if he wants to have a chance, I think he kind of has to use those situations. What a tri-bolt angle, though, from mmakaronn, that is. Great use out of the little... dip the projectiles of the tri-bolt get at the end, and gets not rewarded with a frag despite having such a nice play. But okay, I take it back. elshamoe still has a good chance, and he's gonna... Oh no, he's not gonna... He switched the weapons just... Yeah, the last rocket, a little bit more, and if he gets that kill, he gets the mega, and then the chase is on, but right now it's gonna be very hard for him to come back anyway. Just as I say it, he gets a kind of clean frag out of that. He still lacks kind of the weaponry to fight mid-range. With only the rocket launcher and the starting machine gun, he will get out-damaged by mmakaronn's lightning gun. And I think this is the point where it's out of elshamoe's reach, kind of. Because mmmakaronn just picked up the mega health as well, and 15 seconds for 2 frags is It is possible, but it's super unlikely, especially because the stack is not the biggest. And there we go. First map's in the books. And it goes to mmakaronn. The damage was even, but the control was definitely on mmakaronn's side. Next one is DM6, which is... This was elshamoe's pick as well, and this one's gonna be a very hard... I mean, the range orb can do... The mmakaronn will be pleased. Yeah, he will. Okay, but yeah, going back to the matchup on Blood Covenant... Burst is... never something you should underestimate, but then again, the mobility of the Athena could make it possible for her to dodge the orb quite well, in my opinion. So it really depends on the execution, but I think as soon as the Athena gets a clean frag and a full rotation, it's gonna be very hard for the Ranger to do anything, unless he gets a perfect trap. And because we started with elshamoe on the last map, let's go with mmakaronn here.
3, 2, 1, kämpft.
Who's not using struck technology or a struck champion. I'm very disappointed in him. But he picks up the mega health and the lightning gun right away. And the light armor, and the second one as well. And he denies a lot of vials as well, so yeah, his 3 hooks, despite using 2, are almost back up again. He gets a lot of damage from the rockets from elshamoe, which were placed very good on the, like, bounce pad path, if you will. And another good rocket, followed up by a beautiful rail shot. And everything I just said in the pre-game goes to shits right here. Because, yeah. Well, the Ranger just made it anyway. And he has the information as well, and a good direct rocket. Don't go with the railgun. Don't go with the railgun. The orb just in the perfect time. But mmakaronn's shotgun came out as well. Oh, okay, I'm confused. But let's go with the Ranger. He's gonna pick up the mega health right now, and he should deny the vials, but he does not. Will he go for it? Okay, he's going to get those in the end. HMG is a good weapon, especially against light champions. Those 15 damage chops are nothing to joke with. They will melt your stack, especially a light champ with only 75 armor. That's nothing. Orb is gotten used to get the railgun. He should deny the vials as well. And he's kind of offering a trade right here, hoping that mmakaronn did not delay the heavy. And he's got the trade, which is highly favorable for him. Because the 75 armor are not much armor to support the mega health, so it's kind of the better pickup for Ranger in this situation, despite not getting health overstack out of this situation. Oh, and he could have pushed that. The orb distracted him so strongly that he would have gotten like a free rocket shot out of that, for sure. Nice railgun. And he's offering a trade again? Which will result in Macron not picking up the heavy because he's not there. He's at the lightning gun. And elshamoe should be fast, but he might be thinking that the heavy's picked already. And he is, that's why he's going this way, and the heavy is like, up, still. He should be hearing the humming, though. Yeah, and now, as the heavy got pick up, the mega health is spawning. Just in time, and Macron kind of got away with not having any stack. But now he has no armor, which is basically no stack as well. A beautiful defensive rail. Still a 1 frag lead for elshamoe, but I think it looks like he thinks he's not in the better stack situation, but he clearly is. Even after Macron picking up the heavy armor, he is and has the better stack. And he should be taking the mega health, and he's not. And especially against the fast champion, he's gonna... This is like, okay, this is a little bit of Monty Python action right here. I thought that Macron would steal away the mega health. But then he did not, because both of them failed their abilities. And Macron walks away with a kill there. But now he needs to watch out, kind of. He has the better weapon now for this kind of fight, but he couldn't be... Like, getting caught on the stairs could have hurt him a lot more than it did. It's kind of fortunate for him. Good rocket, but the reply rockets from elshamoe are even better, and he gets himself back in the lead again. Another good rocket, but yeah... The drop just gave him all the opportunity to contest it. Mega health, and he pays with his life for it, because he gets dropped and toasted completely. Oh, and another good use of the hook. Cutting off elshamoe's route. The orb is not hitting its target. And the beautiful lightning gun incinerates elshamoe right here. Lightning gun was almost as clean as the drag of the rope. 2 good rails, another kill. elshamoe no stack, and Macron is kind of starting to build a lead and a little bit of control. He's using his weaponry to the best effect. Getting 2 directs out of those 3 rockets there. Gets another kill. Picks up a health bubble before picking up the mega health to get the best value out of a major pickup. Has all the weapons he needs. Has always the good position so far, and this is the point for elshamoe where he really needs to land a good trap with a lot of burst damage with the orb combination of shotgun and rockets maybe. But he kind of, yeah, does that just without the orb anyway. The drive-by hook is used to escape the rocket, and the rail misses, and Macron survives with 6 HP. Gets another kill out of that. That was too close. Railgun after railgun lands from mmakaronn, and it's making the life of elshamoe ever so hard. The rockets misses as well, and he's so low. I mean, he can afford the rocket jump to get away and pick up a health bubble, but he has no stack to fight with it. And in the end, Athena has kind of 3 orbs to chase him, so yeah, he got away with it. Mistimes the items, switches it around a little bit, it looked like. And elshamoe gets away with the heavy mega health, not the heavy health. Yeah, we can call it the heavy health and the mega armor as well if you want. I don't care. The mistiming. He should have known that the item was taken then, because if it's not there now, yeah, and now he realizes it, but he leaves it just as it's about to spawn. And the rockets from elshamoe hammer him into the wall. Close the frag gap. Oh. Yeah, rockets downwards on stairs are not easy to hit. He tried to give himself an angle, but mmakaronn did not Yeah, push forward and did him the favor of running into the rockets. And he got a 9th frag for that. Good, yeah, good decision to stay downstairs, basically. But now he should be dying here. He gets to stack a little bit up again, and this is the point where he's gonna get the frag because elshamoe wanted to gauntlet, but then the HMG comes out on top in the end and secures elshamoe's 5th. Mega health is up. No one is to be seen at the item though. Ooh, nice damage with the op, but not enough to kill him, and he's giving away the item again. This is not gonna make it easier for him to get the the comeback going right there. He's still not stacking up his HP. He's on 50 for... It feels like a minute. I mean, it's not, but it feels like. He's still not picking up any health bubbles. Come on, elshamoe. Thank you. There we go. He's still lacking the rockets and the railgun as well, which is probably the most important... Well, not probably, which is the most important weapon on a map like this. He's still trying to make it work, but 2 rails in succession from mmakaronn gives him his 10th frag. 5 frags in a minute on an Athena? I doubt it's going to happen. He can hit as many shots as he wants, but the thing is that mmakaronn hits all the railguns in the world as well, but yeah, the rockets were enough in the end. 10-6. mmakaronn is a little chatty, like always with a smiley after a kill or a death. Definitely playing the mind games right here. Some HMG was enough. Get him his 11th. As those frags are basically just for the gallery right now. GGs are being called already. elshamoe's facing the wall. mmakaronn is collecting stuff on the map. 2nd map win.
Gewonnen.
The rail damage was definitely a significant difference. Okay, let's set up the last map. No, this is not how you set up maps. Molten Falls. Visor against the Sandal Runner in the... Yeah. The Molten Falls. Give me a second. Okay. Everyone's ready? Let's go for the last map. No? Yeah. There we go. But he's not wearing sandals. Why do you not go with the sandals scale? Sandals are beautiful. Scale bearer. Enable the speed and like it makes it possible for him to turn and all the stuff. Yeah, let's go into the map.
Bereit machen zum Kampf.
Okay.
Runde
So
beginnt.
let's go with the scale bearer.
3, 2, 1, kämpft.
Railgun spawn, railgun, light armor, heavy armor. Pretty standard procedure, but he's going to the nailgun first. Planning to trade some damage, but the HMG's, yeah, doing a better job. Picks up that heavy blade, which is okay. Nice shotgun damage, but now he should definitely switch the weapon and gut railgun shot. Leaves mmakaronn with no stack left, but mmakaronn is not getting pushed. Very fortunate for him. And elshamoe still is lacking the rocket launcher and the lightning gun. Oh, and he could have stolen away the item as well. He didn't realize it, that it wasn't delayed by mmakaronn. mmakaronn is making no signs of showing up at the heavy. Rocket jumps and removes even more armor from his stack. But there is a light armor he could use if he can get to it undamaged, that is. And this is definitely not undamaged. And elshamoe does not pick up the rocket launcher again. Go back. You're kidding me. Okay, he wants to play this without the rocket launcher. Honorable, but harder. Fuck, I didn't change the overlay. There you go. Yeah. Still a 1 for a game. 1 minute 30 and he get the rocket launcher, but it wasn't like his best weapon. Well, it wasn't necessary for him to get the kills so far. This is what I wanted to say. So, yeah. But he should have heard the timing, the pickup of the mega health, which should have given him an estimate of the timing. Oh, but he loses position on the mega heavy armor kind of, and it gets stolen, but he gets the kill anyway. Beautiful rockets, and I'm saying it's not one of his best weapons. And then he shows us stuff like this. Misjudges the position with from the sound cue after the activation of the piercing sight a little bit. Refreshes his ammunition, and they will not meet at the mega health. elshamoe's nowhere. Well, yeah, not fast enough to be there, but he should be making it in time for the heavy. And he decides to fight rather. Interesting. But, I mean, on the other hand, mmakaronn has no position to steal away the item unless he rocket jumps, and even then, the scale bearer should be faster. And now we see the scale bearer crushing a visor into the wall. This is documentary TV. This is how bulls rush, basically. Welcome to National Geographic, as the musk oxen bang their heads together. But in this case, mmakaronn is not musk oxen because he gets... yeah, squinched. Now elshamoe makes his way over to the mega health, picks it up, but he loses the heavy, which is not all too bad. His stack is still in a good position. And here's the activation of the piercing sight again. elshamoe wants... not really. Okay, he doesn't want to fight, even though he has the biggest stack. I mean, he doesn't need to, but he would be in a kind of favorable position for that fight. Good rocket jump to get position on the heavy though. Nice opening damage. And if he jumps over to the nailgun area now, which he does, he should be able to see another frag. And we are able to see another frag because elshamoe uses the bull rush into great rockets to get his fourth. He is not pushing that corner, which is... I wonder why, because mmakaronn only had the railgun. Nice use of the shotgun, and yeah, he used the rocket launcher there to not make any sound. Lightning gun and railgun would have made a humming noise. 5th frag. This is definitely more like it. elshamoe looks a lot... well, yeah, his game looks a lot more thought out and planned than in the other maps. Very nice to see. A click. Just for the style points, I guess. But yeah, good that he did not decide to pick up any armor there, because it would have definitely resulted in pain for him. Makaronn had a nice position. Oh, and this is where he could push him with a bull rush. After all those damages, and he activates it at last. Pushes him off the... yeah, off the little... whatever you call that. Empogo in German. And gets his 6th. But his frag is so low, he definitely needs to restack. That's the mega, because... well, spawning at both at the same time, Makaronn only could be at one spot, right? There's no champion that can be in 2 spots at the same time. Maybe Ranger. And Rockets against Rail on close range, I would always favor the Rockets. And so the outcome of the fight is as well. Makaronn had to retreat, but then again, he got the position on the light pickup, which gave him enough stack to stay around for the mega health to spawn and then kill elshamoe after he's picked it up. In the end, he didn't have enough armor to survive there anyway. Still, 5 frag lead. It's defendable, very defendable on a map like Molten Falls. And especially if you're a fast guy like Scalebearer who has a pretty decent escape tool with the bull rush that... yeah, the huge damage reduction of the ability is definitely a good help. And Makaronn kind of, yeah, knows that the time is getting closer and closer, so he's favoring fights over the pickups. But he lost position because he missed elshamoe's rotation there, and now the stack of the big guy is even bigger. So the king, and I call elshamoe king because he's playing Scalebearer, and Scalebearer has blue blood, gets another frag here. Which means that Cooler also is Scalebearer as well, by the way. And now Cooler gets killed by Makaronn right here. But Makaronn has not much stack, so yeah, the starting shotgun, even the starting machine gun would have been enough. And after elshamoe's taking the bounce pad, Makaronn had nothing to fight for, so he just dropped again and tried to get out alive. He's getting the mega health to his name anyway. But it's not... okay, I was gonna say it's not in damage, but it kind of was in the end. Good trap from elshamoe, smashes him into the wall, but it didn't deal the biggest amount of damage. It was like 50 only. Yeah, in the end, elshamoe gets his 8th frag. He's, yeah, couldn't be at the heavy in time, so he decided to not be there at all. And now he can just play defensively and try to not die rather than searching fights, because that's Makaronn's job. And Makaronn is doing that, hitting a rail as an opening, but he can't follow it up with anything. Trying to cut off his route with some tribal. The tribal was a little bit early, so it didn't do any damage. And another bull rush, and this is the first clean roadkill we see from the Scalebearer this map. Nice, very well played from elshamoe. A little payback for the last maps, feels like. Wow, nice combo frag. Great tracking. And a good rail to finish it off. Violating scenes. elshamoe's shaking his mouse, maybe he's not happy with something. Oh, he's lagging, yeah. Definitely not happy with something. And Makaronn is killing him while he's lagging. His ping is looking fine though, so there must be something else that is causing the lags. Maybe his packet loss, but... oh! Roadkill! Roadrunner against Coyote, and the Roadrunner always wins. Nice lightning gun there. 9 frag lead, and this is as dominating as we've ever seen it. Makaronn calls the GG, leaves the map.